Let's play Redactle for Wednesday, July 6th. This Wikipedia article has a two-word title. First word has 6 letters, second has 4. And full disclosure, I look at the article quickly before I begin, mainly to get the number of letters. So in reading this, it's named after someone, it is a something near something at a something of, so some varying number. At first, I was thinking it might be geographic near the equator, and it may still be. But when I saw this distance, or maybe it's an angle, well, not angle, but it varies above the something, in the something, and near something else, I started to think of astronomy. Let's take a look at the next section. Again, near something, we have a hyphenated phrase with TO in the middle, something to something. And then the following, this is as far as I went, but my first thought was astronomy. And the first thing that occurred to me with 4 letters is the Kuiper belt. Now, I could be completely wrong, but if I'm right, this will be one of the greatest achievements of my life. But let us see, I may be completely off base with this. Let's try belt. No, there is one belt. So it may still be astronomy. Let's guess astronomy. I'm very disappointed it's not the Kuiper belt. Again, the something belt. Well, then maybe it is geographic. I'm going to look then for equator. 8 equators. Okay, and so it is near the equator, so it is on Earth. It is not astronomy. Is it distance? No, at a something of above something else. At a height. Okay. So is it some mountain range? Let's try mountain. No. Plateau. No. Let's try country. No. Okay, so far from finishing this in 2 words, I think this may go quite a bit longer. So let's see if it's on an ocean. One ocean. Oh, because of ocean currents, maybe? And let me get focus. Yes. Caused. Yeah. By the something. Not the Gulf Stream. No. Caused by the trade winds. Oh, now that's pretty ridiculous. So I'm thinking it is Africa. Well, maybe not only one Africa. West Africa. Oh, I keep forgetting to get focus. Yeah, and something West Africa. Central West Africa. Yeah. What's going on here? All of those periods. I'm not sure there. Well, let's try America. It might be in South America. And let's try South. No, North. One North. And let's do East. Okay, let's try. The something. So maybe it's out at sea, it's not in Africa or America. And the trade winds are mentioned in the very first paragraph, 6-4. Is it an island? No. Is it a... let's try water. One water. And I'm going to pause and have a little water. Maybe this is seawater. Not as good to drink. No. We have two seas. With the something something of something sea. Maybe one of those over the is over the last. No. Let's try first. Might have been first discovered or first named. By the end. Again, I forget to get focused. By the end of the 19th century, it was maybe thought, it was known, it was something, that it was something that something something was something and something. One of the first who, something for the, one of the first who, something. So, or maybe some explorers. Well, let's try good old Columbus. Of course, that's debatable. Magellan. No. Who was the guy on a peak in Darien in the something 20th, 18th, in the late, early 18th century, something something was something with the blank that the I did caused. Let's try cause. One cause. Maybe sanity cause. No, in. And then those periods are getting me. Let's try ships. Ship. Sailed. Sail. No. Let's try degrees. 4 degrees. Okay. By 2 degrees. Okay. Maybe it's moving by 2 degrees over the last. Did I do last? Yeah, I did over the next century. No. Did I do first yet? Yes, I did. I was right there after last. So what is this 6-4? The 4 letter, so let's put in named, of course. So named after, so this 6-letter word here is going to be the same as this one. So it's the whoever, maybe Gulf. No. Let's try Bay while we're at it. Something is a level, one level above sea level. What would they give that measurement in? Kilometers. Okay. not a belt. The something wins from, oh no, from would not be redacted. No, no, it is not. Along the something. How about people, man, fish, tide. Yeah, I'm still a little at sea as to whether this is at sea. No, but I mean, if we're talking about kilometers above sea level, at a height of something to something kilometers above the something terrain. What cause words did I do? Caused. And then I do cause. No, maybe not. Let's do causes. One causes. Thus, maybe? Oh, there is a thus. Let's try this, then, they. No, they is interesting. Which, what, where, there. Okay. And oh, so it's at a height of something above the blank, blank in the blank, and then blank blank. Oh, it's not a river, no. That maybe rises. There is a rises. This something rises to the something. And that's a 3-letter word. Where the something is so, no. By, no. Do, let's just do some short 2-letter words. Go. Where the something is something, something, something. We have a little 3-letter abbreviation. Non, no. Sub, the sub something. Subterranean, I don't think would be hyphenated. Sub-equatorial. No, but we do have 2 equatorials. Oh, that something something that has, had, was, no, that can, that may, no. Oh my goodness. Something something on something by something. The manner, maybe? No, the something in which the blank is known as the something something or something. Salt water? No. Let's try not. Okay. Dry. Oh, is dry, not wet. Okay. I'm glad they explained that dry is not wet. As the something, I did see, right? Yeah. As the something I'm guessing recedes. No. Descends. Oh, okay. As the blank descends, a three-letter word. What could that be? Alp? No. Tor? A good crossword word for a hill. As the... Oh, goodness. Again, I'm really confused. We definitely seem to be on land here. I just want to make sure it's not some kind of trench in the sea. No. So where else is on the equator other than Africa and South America? Well, so this second paragraph seems to be, I think that's the title there, the 6-4 of something something, is the, I'm going to say maybe lowest, highest, no, of something, land across the something, which is located, no, which is something near the equator, and blank at the blank. Oh, which is maybe one quality like rounder or taller, higher near the equator, and lower, higher. Oh, we do have one higher, of higher altitude. No, there are two altitudes. At this something, the blank blank, dry. Oh, so this may be something about climate. Two climates. The dry something altitude. As it's something. Wow. Do we mention the tropics at all? Doesn't look like it. One tropics. In the something tropics. As the something around X degrees. Wow. And let's try getting some of these letters. I mean, that may just simply be an IE or EG. So let's try E. No. I. No. Let's try S for south, N for north, U for US, UK, G. Oh, I did G for GB. No, I didn't do G. Wow, what is this? There is something something of something climate. Climate change, of course, could be. Yes. There is evidence. There is some evidence, or what, some word of man-made, no, in central something. Maybe it's some year BC. In circa, okay. Oh, okay, maybe, how about flood? Was there a flood here? No. Evidence, a something change in, Well, I would think temperature, but I'm not seeing that. Oh, maybe something effect on. No, there are two. So I was thinking of something effect on something by something else. The something in which the is known as the. Let's do some other common words. Type, kind, could, would, should. We're not hitting a lot of these. Did I do are? No, I did it with the slash and without. Okay, that are found, located. Okay, oh, I did located. Were. Oh, my be words. Be, being, been, have, had, has. I did all those. Take, make. Okay. To make its. No, there are two. Something, something, something of its water. As the something descends. What could that be? I'm really thinking it's some raised piece of land, but it's not plateau. It's not mountain. Did I do hill? No. Are located in the something beneath the something something of the blank. The majority. Oh, now that's a pretty good get there. The majority of something something something. Animals, plants, how about fossils? No, this lead. This might lead to more. No. Less. Okay, we did get a less. Less something than something something, which could cause extinction. No, this is far from being a quick two-word Kuiper belt. I'm stuck circling the equator. Is a something something. What is that hyphenated word? Maybe I'll try coming up with the name of this person. So he's a 6'6" type person. George comes to mind. Oh, no, that is ridiculous. Named after George Jetson, George Jones, George of the Jungle. Well, let's see if Jungle is there. No. There are two Georges, so I guess the same guy is in the early 19th century, George something, an English explorer, no, trader, soldier, naturalist, was something with the, yeah, so I think he was taken over with the idea that, I think I did thought in a different context. No, yeah, with the theory, there we go, that the something, something, something had something for something the trade winds for centuries. Ah, that's not even close. There we go. Centuries, no. Millennia, no. Had something for something. What was it? What was he? What was so? No, we did. What was in? I'm guessing that's his last name with an apostrophe S in so and so's theory. Was that what was so? Maybe original? No. What is that two-letter word? As, no, not redacted. At, not redacted. By, no. Going through the alphabet here and trying to think of two-letter words that would not be redacted. Ah, what was no longer? No, what was no... Equatorial something. Huh. Proposed? Oh ho, there we go. Oh, it was the theory that the something something, maybe someone else had proposed for not causing the trade winds, but what was no small? No, we do have a small. Let's take a look at that. This something a small but? No, small. Let's try any. I know it's not there, but let's just try some other words. None, many, most. Let's have a look at these. The most. Something maybe drew or lost most of its water. Aha. Vapor. Oh. To something something in the blank blank of the blank blank blank. Okay, so that's our most. Let's look at our two manys. Many of the something streams. No, that we have two streams. The something wins. Oh boy. And the something streams. Maybe mud streams? No. Oh, and the hot streams? No. Let's try cold. Let's try evaporation. No. Okay, let's go back to our manys, many of the something something, and then it's something many. It took many decades for the something theory to popularity, gain, it's not gain, no. To be accepted, to become accepted. And something theory, can something be? Wow. Was the generally accepted theory? Yeah. To make something become, wow. Try some other common words. Just, no, known, did I do? Yes, way back. Gather together to get through this thing called life. Our days. Put, pull, no. Okay, the something named after George blank is a blank blank blank. It's not shaped, something sized is a something. Small dash, no, I did small, is a blank blank. I did it's, right? Yeah. That blank, that three-letter word confuses me. There's a few three-letter words here that are confusing me. Maybe oil, gas, far, away, near, nearly, and the something streams. That's the other three-letter word there. What is that? And the something streams. Soda streams. Something are the low altitude. Maybe weather systems, no. Pressure, pressure drop. Causing a, maybe. Forming a something of higher pressure, a trough, that are blank in the equatorial belt. Many of the centers, center, middle, top, bottom, something lost most of its water vapor to maybe Earth. No, there are two Earths. Could it be moon? No. A something in the blank by an something as it passed. Is it a meteor? Comet? Over time, the something proposed by so-and-so became accepted, and over time something something was something something to it. By the end of the 19th century, it was, let's try every, ever, forever. Did I do now? No, let's take a look at the one now. Oh my goodness, we're over 200 words. At this something, the now, something dry, something altitude, was, no, the dry, high altitude, got, no, as it cooled, no, as it came, went, spent. I feel like I'm playing Semantle now. God help me. Okay, back up to the top. The something something named after good old George is a blank blank. That looks like 6'5". Is a something something 6'5". That's something near the equator. I still have no idea what this is. Is it a mountain range, a bulge in the earth around the equator? A country, province. Okay. Let's try great, greatest. Okay, across the earth, which is greatest near the equator and lowest. Oh, okay, greatest near the equator and something at the poles. So what's the opposite of greatest? And least, of course. Least is the something something of, I think, oh, air. Did I do air? No, that is that three-letter word I couldn't get. Okay. So I think we are talking, yeah, about some virtual thing of air. Something that, something air masses, one masses, generals in their masses, the something in which the something something air masses something and form is known as the something 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 and then some other word. A body. Now let me think of air current. So I think way back we had actually very soon didn't we have our current. My goodness, this was a long time ago. I did currents, so let's try current singular. No current, no bun either, I'm sure. Something lost most of its water vapor to would that be Pangaea, or whatever the name of that single continent was? As the air is dried, as the air is heated, as the air is cooled, as the air is something something by something from the something air, a blank of higher pressure. It's not obviously an area, a space, place. Oh my goodness. An English blank blank. Did I do scientist? Physicist. Physicist. Had proposed for explaining the trade winds. What was no something something in his theory? What was no something? No mere? No less. And I did less. Was not consistent. No, there's one consistent. Of something C. Okay, I may have done some of these words already, but let's try rising. 3 risings. Something to something rising. The sub something air is by the something something. I did masses. How about mass? No, we do it 4 masses. Across the something something, the air mass. Reason? No. Let's go back and look at our risings. We had that rising, and that, oh, okay, one in the first paragraph. That's something air rising near the equator. Did I do warmer? No, that's something air rising near the equator. Lighter air. Heavier. Sometimes. Some. There is some evidence that the something is central. I did that. Oxygen, methane. No. Oh, does the Ice Age come into this? No, it doesn't look like it. Years, year, 1 year. Okay, I have about something blank per year. How about kilogram as the unit? No. Oops, kilometer, no. Over the last to that latest. Oh boy. All right, so I'm at 251 words and coming up on 45 minutes. So I think I'm roughly know what the area is, but I'm going to admit defeat and take a quick Google and see what obvious things I'm missing. So I'll be right back after this pause. Okay, I'm back. I think I made the right decision to give up on this one. I would never have get it, or would never have gotten it. The second word is a common word, but in this context, I would never have guessed it, and that is cell. And the first word is named after George Hadley, the Hadley cell. And so we see it as this tropical atmospheric circulation. The air rises near the equator, goes down to the poles, it descends in the subtropics, and then returns equatorward. I would definitely not have guessed that word, equatorward. Near the surface, this circulation creates the trade winds, tropical rain belts, and hurricanes, etc. So there's the mechanism, history of discovery, Hadley cell expansion, and then some other areas. Let's refresh and see just how people are doing globally on this. Again, it's not showing it to me. There we go. So I gave up after 251 words. Global average 122, which is, I think, on the high side. My accuracy rate was in line with everyone else. But if you got that, if you've heard of Hadley cells below, my hat is tipped to you. Thanks for watching and have a great day.